Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we have an episode of Phoenix Point ahead of us. Some of you have been waiting a long time for this to happen, but I finally have some time to start working on getting back into flow and getting these released on a regular basis once again. So as a little refresher, we got our teams here that finished up north here with our mission up there. We're getting healed up down here. So the Manticore 2, we're already back at full strength. The Manticore 3 doesn't look like we're quite back at full strength, but you know what? If you look at our health, it's not too far off. Our stamina won't be impacted. Our stamina is high enough, so we will not have any delirium impact. And finally, who's the last one down here, Floki? Guess what? Your stamina's good enough to not have any impact on our delirium, since we only have 3 out of a possible maximum 4. So if you want my opinion, this team's ready to fly. So that is exactly what we're going to do for this team. And the other team over on the other side of the map, the Manticore 1, is also pretty close. I do want to get a little higher with Nefertiti No Relation Jones before we head off. Hit these last few exploration sites down here, so hopefully we just don't have to come back down here anymore, and we can focus up to the north, hit the Asian continent a little stronger, and deal with things up there. So there's our overall plan right now. Since it's been a while, I thought you could use a rehash just as much as I could right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly these 2 ships, and I've decided, I know we have a mission here in 2 days, and we have a mission here in 7 days. Well, what I'm planning to do is neither of those yet. We're going to go down here to the Pandoran structure here, and we're going to take this on first. I think it's in our best interest to do this particular one before any more evolution takes place. Also, it'll get rid of one of our Void Omens by successfully completing this, and that would be a nice one to get rid of. We've had a nice experience learning about this Void Omen, but I think I've had enough of it now, especially after that last time when we were on a Synedrian Haven defense and we almost lost somebody because of it. So that is my opinion and what's coloring my decision right here, as opposed to doing the timed mission up here, the hatching. I think we'll still have time to do both and get back up to the hatching in time. So that's the plan. So let's get our 2 ships flying down here, the Manticore number 2 and the Manticore number 3. And yes, I know I've said this a couple times, but once we get back into our regular flow, I will find my sticky notes with our list of ships, and we'll see about getting the names voted on and officially, finally, once and for all, getting these ships named. Also, one quick note, I have 1 new soldier, and I've done the spin the wheel of fortune for this new soldier, but since I have not posted it yet, we're going to go another mission without renaming our new technician that we picked up. That will come soon though, because if I can, probably around the same time as this one releases, I will also have the short with the new Wheel of Fortune on the 5 new individuals that'll be named or become members of this playthrough. And at that point, then I'll rename our new technician. So that's where we're at once again. So all our ships are flying down here, the 1 and the 2 and a 3 and a 4. Let's go. All right. So of course it's a high threat level. What do you expect from a Lair? Pandoran, of course. And we just need to find this good old little spawnery down here and see if we can't take her out. And as soon as we're done with this mission, we'll go over, check on our other airship over there, see if we've healed up enough to get that one exploring again too. I think we'll be pretty darn close. And this is the team that'll be going out. We do have patchwork on this one. So we're going to have to protect patchwork a little bit, because I usually think these aren't the ideal missions to send a vehicle on, but I'm hoping it's early enough that we'll get away with it. We do have 2 jet jumping heavies, and let's just go double check, make sure we're all decked out the way we need to be in order to be successful on this mission, I hope. So we got some grenades to help us out, which is always good on a Lair, along with rockets to deal some damage at a distance. Don't have enough quite SP without dipping into the pool to upgrade anything else. and we have not yet had the opportunity to upgrade our independent machine guns. One day, it might just happen, but today is not the day. Sectoid, you also are decked out minus a grenade launcher, but you have an extra rocket to help compensate. And there you go. No extra SP to spend. Patchwork, we got a couple extra med kits on here. Might as well throw one more in there. What the heck? We got the space. We don't need it for anything else. This dude, I threw on, we had a spare Synedrian leg armor for an assault, and I decided to put it on you. It gives you a plus 2% to your aim and you lose, I think, 4 armor in the trade-off. So a little extra accuracy, a little less armor on the legs, and I think they both had +1 speed. So a fair trade-off in my mind to get that little bit of extra aim over on you. And I'm starting to debate what would be best. Actually, I'll dip a few points in just to get you kill and run. I don't know why it popped over here, but we got kill and run for you now. And then the other thing, yeah, we'll just leave the rest like this. I'm debating back and forth, and that's why you kind of saw me hesitate whether I should go in here with the Dymos, but I think we'll keep a little slightly less aim, but little extra punch for removing armor. We'll just go like that. This dude. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson. We also have yeah, you're fully laden and ready to go to help us out. And finally, we got Floki looking to help us out. Now here's something I could do. We have the new Jericho assault armor, and this should be a pure upgrade for us here. So we took away some new Jericho leg armor from our other soldier, and we get to get rid of some independent assault leg armor. And on the War Dog, it's 22 armor, no change in accuracy, +1 speed, versus +1 speed, no change in accuracy, and 18. So we've increased the armor a little bit for Floki. There you go. And that's about it. Time to get out there, ladies and gentlemen. Locate the spawnery, neutralize the lair, and then get the hay out of there. And the fact that it says it's a local daytime mission has no bearing on this one. Let's just make it happen. Okay, and as we know, locate and kill the spawnery. Let's kind of see what we see. We see a fair amount of Pandorans right off the bat. Triton, and that looks like the shotgun, the thug, yes. And we got another Triton, this one up high. And we hit hand away. This one has a touch of the void. And it's a footpad on this one, so a little less dangerous weapon. Then we also got an Arthron Shield Bearer Champion. Go for the claw or the claw arm on this guy, because he's armored up in a lot of other places. So there's our first 3 we have in front of us. We also have, I think this might be, yeah, a grenade launching Scourge Alpha. Still kind of easy to hit and take down if we can get them in our sights. Which is, you know, that's kind of the reason is having the ability to find some of these weaker enemies on this lair still. This is why I pushed to get this done ASAP. And then we have the good old Terror Sentinel. And let's go see, are we that close? Are we in range of the Terror Sentinel? Not quite. We just got to remember not to move into its range and wake it up right now. As far as reinforcement zones to the left, probably a reinforcement zone to the right. And I'm not sure about the back row. We got an exit zone. Oh, are we are not near the exit zone, or do we have a double exit zone? Okay, we have a double. We can get out on either side. So technically, we can push forward depending on where as a team. And this is one where, we're gonna have to find out. It's all gonna depend on if Patchwork can make it through up there anywhere, and I don't think Patchwork can. We don't have any special modifying jumpiness as far as Patchwork goes, so we'll probably be hanging back to evacuate back here. Well, at least Patchwork will. We'll see about everybody else. All right, so let's think about how we want to do this. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson, you see this guy in the distance, but I could probably not deal with him right away. And maybe send our attention over here and let's just see what our shot looks like. Pretty dang good shot, if you want my opinion. All right, and I think I may just put out a little Overwatch in case he decides to move that little all injured body of his, and we'll do that. Tristan, I'm wondering if I could get lucky enough. I don't think an explosion on one level picks up one on the other level. So, let's take a look at Patchwork offhand and see what his Vishnu, or excuse me, not the Vishnu, but the minigun can do. And, you know, it's not like the minigun is the type of thing where we can really effectively focus on the pincer. We just kind of got to zero in. We're going to fight through a lot of armor. And, well, we did. We did just that. We shot through a bunch of armor and have him weakened down. I just didn't have anybody totally in a position to take that claw out. I wonder if we'll be able to get somebody in position. Or, yeah, we got Floki. We got some folks nearby that might be able to help us out. Well, now. He's touched by the void. Let's go see if we can send some damage his way. I'm kind of feeling like let's just, on these that are closest to us, see if we can send some damage this way. That way, even if we miss to the left and don't quite hit up here, we'll pick up the guy in the lower ground. So we have double the chance to hit, I think, by trying right here. One or the other, we should be able to hit. Or we can just do that and have the cover block our shot. Well, I don't know if that was quite what I was hoping for, you know? So I think what I'll do is move you forward. Now we have Sectoid, who does not have a grenade launcher. He could get close. I wonder how far do you have the ability to throw your grenades? So if I did move you up to here, you just might be able to reach one or the other over here and then still have cover. So why don't we do that? Let's move you over here, Sectoid.
I'm on the move. It's all about the skills.
And we can get a grenade over here, it said. I saw it. I saw it. And I can't quite get it up there. So we'll go against this guy, hoping we might be able to do something like this. It's not on the claw side that the grenade lands, but we'll hope. And it did non-claw side kind of damage. What do you know? Now what I could do, let's just go take a look and see exactly how much armor. The carapace, okay, and that's our biggest target right there. We've done a wonderful job on the carapace. Pretty dang good job on the leg. So I think we've got enough armor worn down on this guy where I'm kind of leaning towards bringing Floki here to take a shot. And no, we're not going to enter vehicle at the moment. We're going to take a look without quick aim and just see what this shot looks like. And it has a pretty dang good chance of taking this shield bearer out. And I wonder how much more. I think I'm just going to go with the basic shot and hope we can make it happen. And we did. And Floki, now I do not have to make you enter the vehicle, which is what I was thinking I might do in case you did kill him. But I can actually move you back into cover. But it is it appropriate cover so that this guy won't be able to shoot us? Well, now, not particularly good, for sure. I guess what I'll do is I'll kind of hide you behind the vehicle, let Patchwork take the brunt, and then we have one more opportunity as far as any shots to take. with this dude. And I think what we'll do is send this dude forward, because right now, well, we do have the shotgun guy over here. But we also have Overwatch to kind of hassle him if he tries to move towards us. So if I came this way and tempt this guy to come at us with his independent weapon, I can hide behind my shield. And then come next turn, this guy will be advancing on us and we'll have to deal with him too. Hopefully we will not be within grenade range. And I'm thinking if I just kind of do the straight ahead approach, we should be in okay shape. Let's find out. Okay, we got a Chiron who does not apparently see us quite yet. The independent rifle guy. Wow, he got an angle on Floki. I didn't think he'd do something like that. Ah, an Overwatch missed. Patchwork paid the price. Alright, so we kind of got through it. Nothing too big, nothing too bad yet. Unfortunately, we don't have a clue yet which corner our spawnery is in. And so that's, once we eliminate the initial rush against us, that's just what we're going to have to work on. So I'm kind of leaning towards the old Vishnu gun on this one, if you want my opinion. I could go really deep, because I'm not sure my other grenade launcher dudes. You know, I think we're just going to go for the twofer on the Vishnu gun this way. And we got the return fire. Fortunately, the armor is still holding up. We don't want to count on the armor for too much longer because it'll keep getting worn down. This thug will die. This one, oh, the footpad won't quite die. And he is going to be an Umbra. So we do not have the alternative touched by the voids options yet, apparently. But he will become an Umbra. I think.
Ready, willing, and able.
I may. You know, I'm kind of leaning towards, since they jumped down, I'm almost leaning towards bringing you up here and shooting a rocket down this way. Kind of what I'm thinking. In fact, I could bring you here to give you better cover against them. And we will probably very well alert this guy, but it's going to help start giving us vision for the spawnery, which is our ultimate goal.
Watch this.
And did we find it? No, we did not. But we found a few more others and some other hurtful ones farther in the back, like a hitman. I'm glad. It's probably not going to end up being the best to cover in the world. So before I choose where to shoot my rocket, because I may want to use it back here now, I am thinking, I got you two to deal with this guy. I wonder, I can get this far. Let's move Tristan forward. Well, you have a rocket too. You have a rocket too. And can I jump you anywhere that gives me a semblance of cover? Not against the hitman. Not against the hitman. So let's kind of get a perspective here. The perspective on this side is, well, we'll have this guy shooting worms potentially at us. The question becomes, where do I want and what do I want to do? Let's check this first. And let's just see how far you can land a grenade. So you can land, you don't have to move and you can land. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll try to do further damage on these two. In fact, I don't have to hit the other guy, and this is a more definite, we will land the shot on the potential Umbra here. And we did. And it looks like we've also panicked him. So he's going to die 70. Yeah, these two are out. They're going to bleed out. This one turning it into an Umbra. Which means... I'm kind of thinking now I might be able to launch my rocket from Sectoid there. Now, what did I see over here? Just an egg. An egg we can deal with. What I'm thinking is I want to get this dude and potentially Floki, knowing these guys will die. We'll have a delay before the Umbra appears, so I can rush these individuals forward. And probably have, and let's get the gun chosen so I can check my lines of sight, and probably have at this range potentially a decent shot. So let's find out. And that's what I call a decent shot. Not quite. He already used up his Overwatch, but Floki should be able to finish that guy off, and that's what I'm counting on. Well, what I can do, just to make sure, Floki, I can get you here and do a quick aim, and I think that's what we'll do with this weapon. Now, I think I have my best chance to hit right here. And we do have the will, so let's do it. And let's just make sure we shoot at the proper target. And it's not a bad shot. I think we're good enough. Alright, Tristan, we're going to move you forward. And you can jump next turn. And in the meantime, we're going to take one of our rockets and try to hassle these guys that'll be shooting at us. If we're lucky... Well, this may be the regenerating variety, but if we're lucky, we can take out a shooting arm and slow him down that way. Or just hit him directly and miss the other one. Well, he's a thug, so he has to get close to really damage us badly. And his does have a shooting arm hurt, but he also has a regeneration torso. So we've kind of hurt him, but I don't know if we've kind of hurt him enough. Well,
receiving loud and clear.
Now we have to figure out. We found what we're looking for. It's over in this far corner over here. Mighty fine job, team. Mighty fine job. And Patchwork, yeah, you're just gonna have to kind of come over here. I'm figuring let's get you a little bit closer. Say there. And then Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson. This may end up being a repositioning turn for you. Excuse me, cameraman. Well, it says I can see under the ladder over to this guy. I'm more interested in being able to see a sniper, and we just don't have that shot available. So I think what we'll do is we will say the heck with Overwatch, because I'm really not going to be able to get a good line on Overwatch. Well, I take that back. Unless I come out here, we might get a lucky line on Overwatch. We just might. And we'll take a chance.
I got this covered.
And the Umbra is prepared. And the worms are a-flying. I didn't check the type of worm, so we'll double check that now. Thug got good cover. The hitman misted and hit. I wanted to say misted and missed, but no, it looks like poison worms. Yes, we have poison worms. Okay. So this guy's a royal pain in the behind, but fortunately, one more nice little hit on him will take care of things. The concern we have is this thing right here. So, let's see. We may just want to jump. We can easily jump down here for a shot, as long as I have an answer for that guy. And the answer for that guy would most like, well, you know, the answer is obvious here. We can't move any farther forward unless we come way out wide. I think I want to shoot a rocket. We'll just play it easy. We'll play it safe. And we got rid of the hitman. Now. Which now makes me feel like, yes, let's jump down our heavy over here now that we don't, he doesn't have to worry about being picked off. So Sectoid, you are hurt. I recognize that fact. But I think you're going to have a good chance to damage our friend over here. In fact, I'm going to bring you here. Just in case I might have to lob a grenade over there. If this doesn't quite take him completely out. But I think you're close enough that we just might have a chance. Yeah, like I said, we just might have a chance. And you did it. Alright. Now, the difficult choice. So what I'm thinking is this. I think I'm going to keep our guys out here. Problem is I have to worry about these worms a little bit. And that's the awkward part. So, basically what I can do is throw a little grenade here, get rid of this worm, and then overwatch with our heavy hitter right there. And maybe we back you off just to be safe. No, we will not get on the vehicle. I then want to come over here and set up your friend to also overwatch over here.
Proceeding.
And this dude will, so we have 2 overwatches now that should do a good job of hitting. I am going to, yeah, I can bash, but then I have to worry about the Umbra deciding to run this way towards us. So what I'm thinking is, let's cheat everybody to this side so that the Umbra wants to come this way towards us, is what I'm thinking. Kind of what I'm thinking. A little bit of overkill on a worm, but we'll do it. Alright. And then I want to get Shane Marine Grunt Vanson over here to also set up an overwatch.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Let's see what we can do here. Now, what we will do, how wide can I make this shot? There's no way I can cover both sides, so we're going all in for this thing running this way. And then we will do the same with you, Floki, although we'll use the hurtful weapon. Now you, I think I'm going to do this with you. Kind of set it this way. So we at least have a little protection on the back side. And then we're going to take this guy, or this dude, excuse me. And we're going to have him set up his overwatch. We also, yeah, we'll just do all the way on this side.
Anything that moves.
And patchwork is done. And let's see what happens. The Umbra's there. I saw the arm. Uh-oh. And we got some hits. Looks like all 3 worms landed. And we took down the Umbra threat. Now is this new enemy we have seen over here. He is not glowing. So this is what I'm thinking with Sectoid. I want to rocket away over here. As a matter of fact, we'll just jump How am I going to be able to get in there? Now we're going to have to jump in. We're going to have to be able to jump in. Now we could play the game and jump up here and be a target in case there's another sniper out there. And I could shoot a rocket against this guy. Once again, won't kill him though. And we got mist over here, which hopefully is not hiding anybody. I'm going to play... Yeah, because this guy's not going to be able to really get to us over here on the backside. So I am going to play to just jump us right here.
Let's try this.
And then we'll make the call. If we think this is a possible... You know, I think there's too many ways to miss over here. And I don't want to waste a rocket on it. So we'll do this, and we'll probably end up doing a short jump to get in there next time. And that's just the way it'll be. Tristan. You just might be able to pop a little rocket over there. In fact, let's get a sense for how close you are now, distance-wise. Yeah, in fact, you're at the limits right now, so if I move you over a tiny bit,
Let's do this.
I think we can place a grenade over here. I know I'm stuck on the rockets, but we're going to try putting one right here. And we got it going. Bleeding 30. I would then like, because he hurt you, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, I would then like to get you positioned back here for Overwatch.
Heading out.
Against any movement he may make. And then we're going to, after that, be thinking about some healing opportunities. And I want to widen the Overwatch so he can hit him if he moves left or right once again. Play that game. And now, we got some worms to take care of over here with our guys. We got one really close right here. Well, how about this dude? Let's take this dude first. And let's see what that shot looks like. And the shot didn't quite go the way I was hoping.
Was that?
Now. It felt like a tremendous overkill. But it frees up one of my assaults to do something else. Okay. Thank you, Patchwork. So that means Floki is free to maneuver now. And the question is, how would I like Floki to maneuver? So... Floki, you do have a grenade in your backpack. And you have the ability to... So I'm thinking about chucking a grenade over here, because I don't think you're going to get a tremendous line of sight based on his cover. So let's go switch out your grenade. And let's figure where we want you to move. Oh, you can't. Okay, so I was thinking, you can at least move diagonal to get through, but you cannot. So I don't think you're going to be close enough for a grenade. Not even. Let's hope he moves and just doesn't stand there and shoot at us, so Shane Marine Grunt Vanson has a chance. And in the meantime, since we're not aware of anybody else, we can start doing some damage over here, perhaps. Let's at least go here and see if you can reach with your grenade. Well, yeah, that's the only one we see. Oh, where's this other terror sentinel? Not anywhere we will get to. So let's just check your grenade toss. And we're just out of range. So now let's come over here. Are we in range of anything else? Potentially. We'll just do a basic wear the sucker down a little bit. In fact, let's wait for him to yeah, do that kind of a thing. And see if we can get him in here.
Got you.
And he didn't like getting shot at, so the worms went to Floki. Oh,
Gotcha.
We didn't quite take him, and Patchwork is taking some more hurt. And we got a reinforcement coming on board. Okay. This is where we need to be able to start doing some damage, except it won't happen until next turn. Unless I wonder if shooting a short-range rocket over here could help us. Let's find out. Now I'm in mist, so I'm going to lose some of my will over here.
Taking action.
But I wonder if I can land. In fact, let's get a better angle so I can make sure I can land. Land little rocket here. I'm far enough back. And see if we can start damaging some of these egg pods. Oh, did I guess I overshot a little bit. Oh well.
Moving now.
Oh well. Tristan. It's really just
I'm listening.
over here. I have somebody here, this dude, that has something called a grenade. And these worms look a little grouped. Now there's effective use of a grenade. And then Loki. And you'll be able to move. And this guy we don't have to worry about now. He hurt us, but we don't have to worry about him now. We got to worry about reinforcements coming in. And our reinforcement got a little bit of armor on him. Got a little bit of armor on him, but he's not the worst version of this enemy. So let's see about preparing for reinforcements coming on the map. And he doesn't have a path through there directly, does he? He has to come around the back. This is the way it looks. Yeah, there's no so he's going to be coming through this way. Yeah, he doesn't have really a great path to come at us except through this zone. So this is where we will set up to wait for him. And more than likely, we've got rid of the main force coming at us, so we're going to start getting reinforcements from either side. We got to be prepared for that. I like the idea of setting up Overwatch with our sniper, of course, but not in such a position that he gets shot at himself. Or Shane Marine Grunt gets shot at herself. So the question becomes, at what angle will he move out to shoot at us, and what angle will we have a shot to shoot in there? We will bring Shane Marine Grunt Vanson right here.
Let's do this.
We will Overwatch. And then we're going to have to heal in case we get shot at. Let's face it.
I'm on Overwatch.
Chris,
Check this out.
might not be a bad plan to do this. Wear this guy's armor down. Oh, we've really been off on a lot of our shots, I'm telling you. Oh, and now he has a path to come a different way. Oh, you gotta love it sometimes. Let's go with plan B, the rocket. Well, that felt a little better. Let's go with plan... I don't know if this gun is at good enough range. Absolutely not. This new gun, well, I think we can afford to take a shot. took an arm off. This wasn't the gun arm, it was the shield arm, so he's going to be a little more exposed. We're going to bring ourselves back here. Loki, now I can keep you facing forward, and I might just have a go with a shot like this. And just go blamity blam on the guy. And then let's see if we've removed enough armor. Otherwise, I'll just go back to the other weapon and see if we can do this.
Good.
Yeah, we got him bleeding. This dude, just in case he comes through this way, let's get you out here. Well, as a matter of fact, we can really get you out here, but I want to place you behind a shield and maybe make him try to shoot at you, is what I'm thinking. I need one action to put the shield down, so let's bring you right here, and he'll be able to see you. Let's put down a shield. See if we can entice his shot. Do we want the angle or the straight away? I think this is good. Now he chose death. Okay, we got some distractions now in the of the worm variety, and let's get back over here. And it's time we got this thing bleeding so we can make our departure.
Receiving loud and clear.
We're gonna give it a go. So maybe, just maybe, we can hit 2 of these suckers. And we at least got 1. So we've started the damage parade. What we'll do is move a little forward, like here. We might get lucky with our next shot.
Moving to position.
Gets us out of the mist. Kristen. Now this guy's a brute champion. I think we just kind of, sort of shoot a rocket because we have them available. And I don't know what we hit. We basically went right in front of him, so the shield took the majority of the damage, unfortunately. And the shield, we really didn't even do much damage on the shield, so that was a poorly placed rocket, if I do say so myself. Now, can we get... It says we can get a line on this guy, but his shield's up. So I don't know if that line that we can get is good to do. But this guy has to get up close anyway. For either Spitterhead or a shield. So I'm going to go for the shot with you, Shane Marine Grant Vanson. That's what I think.
Ready.
I got a bash here. I got a pistol there, so maybe we're going to end up going for the to help get rid of the worms. So let's do the bash here.
Here comes the Phoenix.
And how about we use our last rocket back here and see if we can get this one behind the shield. Oh, we did. We did. But rather than getting it straight back here, it was way off to the side. And so it was wasted. Our luck with rockets right now is non-existent. So what we're going to do is bring you back out of the way. Well, actually, you know what? Let's get you this weapon, hunker you down, and wait. Loki. didn't quite take him out, and he's not quite gonna bleed out. But we won't have many more worms to worry about. Let's pick up our shield. Let's take... Well, I actually... I'm not close enough. It says... I'm not... No valid target to bash, so it's like behind a rock. Like maybe we can't do it diagonal. I'm not sure. Do we have a shot? We'll try a shot here. Oof. Oh well, it didn't work. But we killed one so that we can move away from the claw. Alright. That means this is what we're going to do with you.
Acquiring target.
Yeah, overkill. But it allows us now to do a shot. Well, basically Overwatch is what we'll do. And I'll do the Overwatch starting... doesn't make it seem like I have a great Overwatch shot, but we're going to do it ahead of the guy, so at least he has to move and bring down his shield to come towards us, because he's got to come towards us to do any hurt. Patchwork. I think you're fine the way you are, and we'll keep you right there. Oh, I forgot to switch! We're getting hit! I didn't switch to my better weapon. I was overwatching with the freaking pistol. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's shoot him with the freaking pistol.
Steady.
Because he really pissed me off. Yeah, I pissed myself off by not healing myself. But now we can move this over and do just that.
Just need to catch my breath.
Yes, there we go. Feeling much better all of a sudden. Now, this guy's still not gonna die. So what I'm thinking I gotta do with you, Floki, is let's do... We have no will. I can kill 2 worms, or I can back you off and see if we can help you out with some of these worms.
Doing it.
Well, one can hope. We'll probably put it down the crevice the way our aim has been going lately. No. But 2 worms are still standing.
What's needed?
So, Floki, I don't know if one of your grenades... Well, let's try it. Unfortunately, oh, well... We're gonna bring you back to the edge. We're gonna try finishing this guy off one way or another. Unfortunately, we have no will to do a quick aim. And you'll just have to stay there. And we still have ammo. I don't need to do the reload. Floki, you're done. Piston. We know of no more reinforcements and where they might be coming. We could get some more here, so it's really just a matter of you staying put. I do not have any reloads there. I'm down to 2 grenades there. And we're just gonna hunker. Let's take our shot here, get this thing bleeding once and for all. See if we can get both of them. Yes, we got one side bleeding. And as far as his overall health, he's bleeding 240. Yeah, I'd still like to get a little more damage going so we can just leave. So we're gonna start rotating around to the other side, and I think, yeah, we can come through there.
Heading out.
All right, this dude, I don't think we're gonna go anywhere or do anything with you. You don't need healing. Patchwork's done. I think everybody is done. All right, let's get over to where it matters so we can end this mission.
Ready to fire.
And we are not seeing any reinforcements, which tends to tell me, excuse me, over here, that there probably is something on the way over on this side. So we're just gonna wait for someone to make an appearance. And this guy, I'm going to have you put your shield down on the other side this time, because I think they're coming from this way now.
What's our plan?
And if they're coming from this side, I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of keep us here. And this time we have the proper weapon on Overwatch in case they come around this side. And then Floki, it looks like this, I don't think he shot any worms, so he might very well be empty and stuck down below where he is. So what the heck? Let's let him bleed out and save our ammo, and you can make it back towards everybody else.
I'll try and get there.
Yep, just as we suspected. A brute champion. Although this guy's gonna have to, we can afford to just sit back on Overwatch, waiting for him to come to us. And let's start with Sectoid back here, see if he can get a couple steps for his last shot closer. And I think this just might work, except he needs to reload. Of course. So what we'll do, what the heck, let's make sure we're totally for sure lined up. We'll have you hunker down so our next attack is a little cheaper. And then wrap things up over here. So we know we're going to get attacked here. Let's get the Overwatch from our sniper. And pretty much get Overwatch from everybody else.
Hold in position. Sure. They could be anywhere.
I'll be right there. On the lookout.
And we shall see how this works. Now I have plenty of rockets, so I might as well. I got 4 left. We might as well see if we can actually land one this time. And we did. That works for me. Okay, now we got one. They're trying to do the old pincer attack on us. Except that only works if you have both sides of the pincer operational. So we can launch, now that we've proven, Patchwork, that you can direct a rocket properly. Let's try to do it again behind the shield this time without going over the cliff. And I think I saw some red. Oh, the pincer. So we did do damage. We just didn't take out the pincer, but the pincer is greatly reduced. Let's get back over here. Let's take our very important shot right here so we can finish this guy off. In fact, we can't quite take another shot, but guess what? It's gonna bleed. It's bleeding 400, and he's done in 2 turns. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring Sectoid over here, and he is going to be able to escape from this zone here. And he does have the will points to be able to just jump out next turn.
Moving now.
And the rest of us are going to be setting ourselves up and moving slightly towards the exit zone
Ready, willing,
so
and
we
able.
can do the same thing. Now, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, you cannot quite get a shot from here. Yeah, you can make it out from where you are. So let's just stand you right there. This is another claw guy, no gun to shoot at us. And we're going to go with the wide overwatch. Trying to cover both ways that he'll be able to go. You do have the will to be able to jump out, Kristen, so we're just going to slide you over just a little bit. And we're going to use one of these. Trying to wear him down a little more. Maybe even his claw. All right, Loki, let's go with Overwatch also for you.
Looks dangerous.
And this dude. You're in range to get out of here, so we'll just have you Overwatch from where you are. And I think we're ready.
Got lucky.
And he's down. And that thug is welcome to come on board because, you know, we're leaving. We are leaving. Destroy the spawnery. I take that back. We're going to leave somebody here one more turn and everybody else will leave. And I think that one more turn is going to be you, Sectoid. Let's heal yourself.
There's always time for R&R.
And then next turn, you'll be able to jump out back here. And we'll have everybody else leave on this side.
Ready.
Well, Loki, it gives you a shot. We'll just leave, though. Oh, you're done. Okay, we have completed our objective. We are going to jump out and call this a day. We got to level up. Sectoid up to level 6. You beat Tristan as a heavy to get up there. And remember, a long time ago at the beginning, you were the laggard back there, but you've been catching up nicely here. How about that? All right, good news. Attitude increases. We are happy.
The Phoenix Project has done a lot of good for New Jericho, protecting our havens and assisting us with our plans. So, in the spirit of mutual friendship and cooperation, I would like to offer you this gift.
Well, I have a feeling accepting the gift will upset some folks, but I think we're in okay shape here to go ahead because we need whatever a gift can give us right now.
I hope we can work together again soon. The plan is still far from complete, and I'm sure the Phoenix Project still has much to contribute.
Yeah. So we do take a hit of 4. That's not hideous. We're still in the 40s with Synedrian, where we want to be. Disciples of Honor don't like us, but I needed a few more materials and tech that they were going to give us. Especially after that mission and spending what we did. So we're still, even with all that aside, our situation on materials is about the same. Now, we did lose the hostile Haven Defenders, which was my first time playing it, and I actually overall did enjoy that particular Void Omen, playing it for the first time. So I'm sorry to see it go. I would, I don't know which one would rather have gotten rid of, but it was fun to experience. And now no more Pandoran colonies out there that we're aware of. We did unlock the research for the Pandoran Lair, and we are going to put it out there. And that's all we have. I'm probably going to prioritize it just because we get so much good stuff from it, and we need stuff. So I'm actually going to pop it up into the lead and then come back to where we did have our order, and I'm not going to touch the order after that right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, we do have only a day left up here. What we may have to do is, I was kind of hoping to have Patchwork available to run down on this mission, the hatching, which used to be known as the gift. But we're going to fly back up to base, make that decision, probably trade off for some individuals. And I should still be able to get here in 1 day, 19 hours, to give this mission a go. So that's the plan. I hope I didn't cut it too close that we don't make it. Let's get Mana Core 3 and Mana Core 2. I'll fly it. And let's look at our other Manticore. And while we're at it, we got our promotion. Let's get her done. Shred damage reduced by half, and Boom Blast. Well, you don't have the... I'm going to go with the shred resistance to up your survivability. And we will eventually pick up Boom Blast. But right now, all you have is the rocket at the moment. And then we can apply it too. We're going with the shred resistance. Make you an ultimate tank here, Sectoid. Now, let's check out Mana Core 1, see if Nefertiti has healed enough, and I think it looks like we're probably a go here. We have a few dings health-wise, nothing a med kit can't fix. And let's just double-check Nefertiti. She will lose 1 will point out of her maximum if we leave right now, and I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to jump right back down here to research... to explore. We'll do a little loop here, because I think that's the only 4 we got left down here. And we're going to knock them out so we can move on to other parts of the map. We'll explore. We're back here with 1 day, 12 hours to go. So, I'm probably going to try cutting it a little closer. I'm going to slow down the timer just to keep my eye over here. It's not going to take but a few hours to get over here. So I'll leave a buffer, I hope. Yeah, we're doing okay there. And our exploration. More and more of our operatives are reporting... Uh-oh, this is not an exploration. More and more of our operatives are reporting distressing nightmares, and some appear to be experiencing symptoms similar to night terrors. This is consistent with reports from havens around the world. So we're about to find out and potentially get another Void Omen to replace the one we finally jettisoned. Ah, this is what it is. The Oneric delirium is now growing stronger, so our operatives can now be afflicted with delirium status up to half of their willpower. So we have a new maximum threshold for the delirium now, and we all just lost 10 stamina. Lovely. And more mist is now going to be in our missions, and can deploy 1 more operative on standards missions. So well, standard missions is the one we're looking to do considered a quote-unquote standard mission. I guess we'll find out. It has nothing to do with meteorology. We know nothing about the mist, why it moves, where to, why there is so much more of it all of a sudden. Yes, as a mist expert, I admit I'm a fraud. Alright. So, I'm wondering if I'm gonna get the benefit of an extra soldier over here. The problem is I don't have the carrying capacity over here to add one. Unfortunately, we lost stamina. Unfortunately, this is in the mist, so we're gonna gain delirium. And we gained delirium down here. But fortunately, after doing this one, we were capped, a lot of us. So therefore, we won't have to worry about passing up to our new maximum until after this upcoming mission. I still am going to hang out here a little longer. And we have an exploration. Sometimes you get lucky. So approaching the burnt-out husks of a New Jericho convoy, our operatives are suddenly startled by a shout. From a rudimentary shelter dug out under one of the burned vehicles emerges a battered New Jericho technician, waving his arms and laughing. Exhausted by the ordeal, yet deeply grateful, the survivor offers to join the Phoenix Project. And I would say we will recruit him because we can always use help, especially a technician. Execute him. Now why would I want to execute him? All right, this month has not turned out the way I'd expected it, he comments as he sits down in the Manticore 1, wiping dirt from his face. And a new recruit has a name, but that new recruit will have yet another name next episode, because I should have the new Wheel of Fortune. And already of the new 5 on that Wheel of Fortune, because I've recorded it, I just haven't edited it and posted it yet. We'll have 2 of the new 5 names now that'll be named next episode. How crazy is that? And we'll put this new individual back to our main base. And, you know, at this point, I think it's probably gone on long enough. What I'm going to do next time is continue our exploring over here. We will put off as long as I can here, keeping an eye on Patchwork. And he's healing okay. I like the idea of having a vehicle on this long, narrow map. I like the idea of it, and I want to think about that some more. Let me know what you think. Should we wait up for Patchwork, or do we want to bring some of our newest personnel? And some of them have promoted up to, look at that, they're both level 2 here now. So yeah, we'll come back next time with our new names, and we'll get your feedback down in the comments below. Do we go vehicle or extra individuals on this upcoming mission? Y'all give me your vote down in the comments. Let me know. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.